We love Miami. Yeah.
Hello, and welcome to Miami, Florida. We're in the Sunshine State. As you can see, our city is full of beautiful sights, great shopping, beautiful beaches, and awesome nightlife. Before you come visit, I'd just like to warn you of some things that tourists like yourself and people of the city have been ignoring. There have been things going on that have been harming our environment, and it is my job to try and get that information out so that this can stop. Have you ever seen a manatee? We call them sea cows because they are such harmless and wonderful creatures. Well, this is what you've been doing to harm them. Running over them with their boats, since they swim in shallow waters and move so slowly. Poor manatees are getting killed just by our carelessness.
I'm going to Miami. Welcome to Miami.
Timber!
I'm going to Miami. Welcome to Miami. Don't get me wrong, Chi-Town got it going on, and New York is the city.
Overexploited species are our shady mangrove trees.
I'm going to Miami. Welcome to Miami.
People have decided to cut down these trees in order to get a better view. I mean, who wants to have a view of the bay blocked by some shrubby trees? Think again. Mangrove trees' roots are what help the land from eroding. They also help to purify from pollution in the water that they are living in, which helps coral reefs nearby to survive. Furthermore, they provide a habitat for many creatures, including lobsters, crabs, various insects, lizards, and manatees. It is against the law to clear mangroves without a permit, but the law is not very enforced. As of now, the mangroves are in a fine place, but if we do not stop this clearing before it gets too bad, they will not be. So, if people continue to cut these trees down for a better view, they will soon not have a view at all.
I'm going to Miami.
We have also been having a huge problem with pollution. People think it is okay to throw their plastic waste into the ocean because it'll just float away. That is not okay. There are species living in there, and you are disrupting their habitats. Fish get caught in plastic six-pack holders. That get thrown into the ocean. Seagulls accidentally ingest plastic. There are so many problems with throwing plastic into the ocean, so do not do it. Littering is against the law, so do not break it. There's also recently been a proposal putting a 5-year delay on releasing sewage into the ocean. This release of poorly treated sewage affects our drinking water, as well as marine life off of South Florida. Our natural resources will be destroyed, and we will not even be able to catch fish to eat if this does not stop. So hopefully this proposal will get passed. You can also Google a lot of this stuff at home if you're more interested in it and can't find anything else about it through this video. For instance, let me Google more about water pollution. Water pollution. Sewage and water pollution. The sewage puts too many nutrients into the waters, which can stimulate plant and algal growth. The growth limits light that can get to the bottom of the water. Eventually, the plant growth in the water will lower, which means the amount of oxygen in the water will lower. If this does not stop, all of the environment in the ocean will be changed. Species will change, and species will be less diverse. This can also cause health hazards to humans because they can ingest pathogens that lead to diseases. See, so it's really easy to just Google something and find all this information out. throw your trash in here. The Australian pine is an invasive species that we do not want. It was originally placed in Florida to soak up swamps, hold beaches in place, and keep canals stable. Being that they are an invasive plant, they did much worse. They continue to grow and spread and produce an herbicide that kills almost every plant within their range. They have taken the place of many other plants, which caused many animals to lose their habitats. They were not meant to withstand hurricanes, so they fall very easily when one hits and destroys things underneath their fall. They are very flammable and have a shallow root system, which is also not good during hurricanes. There are 140 invasive species in Florida, and the Australian pine is one of them.
I'm going to Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
Don't get me wrong, Chi-Town got it going on, and New York is the city.
There was recently a major job to remove the Australian pines in Virginia Key. It was very difficult to be done, but they succeeded. Now, we must remove the rest. Let's do some more Googling about Australian pines. Australian pines produce nitrogen through microbial associations which allow it to thrive in nutrient-poor soils. It can radically alter the light, temperature, and soil chemistry of the beach habitats.
I'm going to Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
So remember all of these issues on your visit to Miami. And if you contribute to any of these environmental issues, I will be after you.
Show pound for pound anywhere you go. Yo, ain't no city
I
in
love
the world. So I know I got to plead the fifth.
Miami.
Where the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn.